What if I told you there is an island so secret, so powerful, that even billionaires, presidents, and royals treated it like a hidden playground? But behind the luxury, behind the private jets, behind the champagne parties, something terrifying was happening. And the scariest part, some people believe Jeffrey Epstein didn't die. He was silenced. Because the truth buried on that island could destroy the world's most powerful names. This is Little St. James, a 72-acre private paradise hidden in the Caribbean. On the surface, it looked like heaven. Luxury resorts, private docks, a library, a cinema, a mansion built for kings. The rich and famous came here constantly. But investigators say this wasn't a vacation spot. It was a trap, a place where underage girls were exploited, while the world looked away, and rumors spread of something even darker. Underground tunnels, passageways built beneath the island. Were they escape routes? Were they secret corridors to hide staff and victims? No one truly knows. But one thing is certain: this island was not built for innocence. The question still haunts the world. Who was Jeffrey Epstein really? How does a man go from being a simple teacher to one of the richest, most connected men alive? In the 1970s, Epstein began working at an elite private school. But his real ambition wasn't education. It was Wall Street. Somehow, Epstein gained the trust of billionaires. Most importantly, Leslie Wexner, the owner of Victoria's Secret. Epstein became his financial manager. And suddenly, money poured in. Millions. Private mansions. Private jets. His empire stretched from New York to Florida to Paris, and then to his personal kingdom, Epstein Island. Epstein didn't travel like ordinary men. He had a private jet, so infamous the media gave it a name: the Lolita Express. Flight logs later revealed something chilling. Some of the most famous people on Earth had been passengers, and that's where the nightmare deepens.
Bill Clinton reportedly flew on Epstein's jet dozens of times. Donald Trump was once his neighbor and part of the same social circle. Then came the most shocking accusation of all: Prince Andrew. A photo went viral worldwide, showing him standing beside Virginia Giuffre, a girl who claimed she was trafficked at just 17. The royal family was shaken. Prince Andrew lost his public role, his reputation, and paid millions in settlements. But the question remained: how many more names were hidden? For years, no one dared speak. Epstein's power was too great. Until March 2005, when a teenage girl named Courtney Wild walked into a police station in Palm Beach, Florida, and reported Epstein. That single act of courage cracked open a global horror story. Police and the FBI uncovered evidence that left them stunned. Photographs, CDs, hidden records, and flight logs connecting Epstein to elites. These documents became known as the Epstein Files. Epstein should have gone to prison for life, but instead, in 2008, a secret deal was made. Prosecutors, attorneys, and powerful connections worked behind closed doors. Victims were kept in the dark. And Epstein? He received only 18 months. Even worse, he was given VIP treatment. He worked during the day and returned to jail only at night. After just 13 months, he was free. The world watched in disbelief. Justice had been bought. Epstein thought he was untouchable, but his arrogance became his downfall. More victims stepped forward. Virginia Giuffre filed lawsuits describing a trafficking network run by Epstein and his closest accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell. Her role was horrifying. She recruited young girls, offering money, promising jobs, and delivering them into Epstein's world. In 2019, journalists exposed the truth. Public outrage erupted. And on July 6, 2019, Jeffrey Epstein was arrested again. This time, there would be no secret deal, no escape. The court denied bail, and powerful people began to panic. Because Epstein might finally talk. He might reveal everything. Then, before the trial even began, the world woke up to breaking news. August 10, 2019. Epstein was found dead inside his jail cell. The official ruling? Suicide. But the details were impossible to ignore. The cameras malfunctioned. The guards fell asleep. He was removed from suicide watch. And suddenly, a phrase echoed across America. Epstein didn't kill himself. Many believe he was silenced because the secrets he carried were too dangerous. After Epstein's death, attention turned to Ghislaine Maxwell. In July 2020, she was arrested. Victims testified in heartbreaking detail. In 2022, she was sentenced to 20 years in prison. The judge made it clear this was punishment for crimes against children. Even after Epstein's death, his shadow never disappeared. Survivors received compensation funds, but the bigger mystery remained. Who else was involved? In 2024 and 2025, new waves of documents were released. Millions of pages still remain sealed. The public demands answers, while governments claim privacy concerns. But many believe the real reason is simple. Too many powerful names are still protected. When the FBI raided the island in 2019, they found disturbing details, cameras everywhere, unusual statues, a blue and white temple-like building, and underground structures, possibly tunnels. Their purpose? Still unclear. Security, or something darker? Even strange medications were discovered, raising even more questions. Epstein took many answers to the grave, and that's why the world remains obsessed with what's still hidden. Jeffrey Epstein may be gone, but his crimes continue to haunt the powerful. Prince Andrew's life is ruined. Maxwell sits behind bars, and billionaires still scramble to explain their connections. This story began with one girl's bravery in 2005 and became one of the largest corruption scandals in modern history. Because money and power can hide evil, but they can never erase it. And the Epstein Files? They are still opening. More names may fall, more truths may surface, and the world may finally learn what really happened on Epstein Island. If you found this story shocking, make sure to like, subscribe, and share, because the next files released could change everything. See you in the next video.